Montrezl Harrell had 25 points and 11 rebounds, Lou Williams added 16 points and a season-high 11 assists, and the Los Angeles Clippers rallied past the struggling Atlanta Hawks, 127-119, on Monday night, Tuesday, Manila time, to win their fifth straight game. Tobias Harris scored 24 points and Mike Scott had a season-high 18 on 6 three-pointers for the Clippers, who erased a 15-point deficit in the second half for the second consecutive game. The Clippers, playing without second leading scorer Danilo Gallinari, improved to 11-5. At this point last season, after winning in Atlanta they were 5-11. Trae Young scored 19 of his 25 points in the first half, and Taurean Prince had 21 points for the rebuilding Hawks, who dropped to 3-14 and have lost 8 in a row. Los Angeles trailed 87-72 in the third quarter, but went on a 24 run to take a 97-96 lead early in the fourth. Young lost the ball on the Atlanta end, and Williams whipped a pass across the baseline to Scott for a three that prompted the Hawks to call a timeout. Atlanta quickly regrouped, taking the lead back when Prince, who missed the previous 2 games with an Achilles injury, dunked on the ensuing possession. A three-pointer by Alex Len put the Hawks up by 5. It was all Los Angeles from there. Scott hit a 3 off an assist from Williams to give the Clippers the lead for good with 4:08 remaining. Williams fed Harrell for a strong reverse layup and a three-point play, and Harrell followed by knocking away Young's pass before Scott hit another 3 to make it 117-110. Gallinari was sick and unable to play for the first time this season. Avery Bradley started in his spot after missing the last 6 games with a left ankle sprain, finishing with 5 points in 20 minutes. The Clippers have won 7 of 8. Atlanta has dropped 12 of 13. Harris scored 12 points in the first period, but the Hawks were ahead by 5 entering the second. Young gave Atlanta its biggest lead at 8 with a fast break layup. Los Angeles went on a 15-3 run to take a 50-44 lead on Patrick Beverley's fast break layup before the Hawks' 14-3 run put them up by 7 on DeAndre Bembry's free throws. Harris ended the first half with a long 3 that made it 64-61. Solid return. John Collins, in his second game back for Atlanta after missing the first 15 this season with a left ankle injury, had 18 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds and 5 fouls in 21 minutes. Hawks coach Lloyd Pierce had Collins on a limit of playing in bursts of 3-4 minutes before coming out. Hurting. Hawks forward Amari Spellman started, but left after 4 minutes with a bruised right hip. Poor timing. Beverley was called for a technical in the third after disputing a foul call with official Courtney Kirkland, and Atlanta scored the next 11 points to take an 87-72 lead. Early in the fourth, while he was on the bench, Beverley and coach Doc Rivers made gestures of disbelief that Kirkland called a foul on Scott, even though Len had his arms around him.